or you're afraid to leave Santorini too soon and feel frustrated because you couldn't do everything you wanted, or maybe it's the other way around and you're worried you will get bored by staying for too many days. Well, worry no longer. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how many days you should stay. Hey guys, welcome to Santorini Explained. My name is Sebastian, I'm a tour guide here in Santorini, and today we're figuring out how many days you should stay in Santorini. First of all, if you haven't watched my video yet about all the different things you can do in Santorini, pause this video right now, have a look at it, and then come back. All right, we're good? You watched it? So, as you know by now, the variety of available activities in Santorini is massive. Santorini is hands down the Greek island with the biggest amount of tours and excursions. That's why I often say that for many Greek islands, 3 days is enough. But for Santorini, in my opinion, 5 days at least, ideally 6 or 7. And here's what I would do during those days. Let's start with what I would call the must-do package. So if you have only 1 day in Santorini, because for instance you're on a cruise, this is what you should do. 1, visit Ia village. It looks like this, and this is where nearly all the famous Santorini pictures you've seen come from. And 2, walking from Fira to Imerovili, or the other way around. This is a 1-hour walk and the view on the Caldera cliffs is insane. Alright, after this must-do package, let me introduce you to the secondary must-do package. With other words, if you're staying for more than 1 day, then this is what I would add to the first 2 points. First, we have visiting the volcano and its hot springs, which look like this. And secondly, exploring the village of Pyrgos, which is pretty similar to Ia, but with 10 times less tourists, and also visiting the village of Megalochori, which is probably the cutest town of Santorini. Okay, so as a quick recap, the extended must-do package of Santorini is 1. Ia, 2. The Caldera cliffs from Fira to Imerovili, 3. An excursion to the volcano, 4. Pyrgos, and 5. Megalochori. And this requires 3 full days. This is to say that if you're staying only for 3 days, this is what I advise you to do. But the thing is, there's still many more interesting or thrilling activities to be experienced in Santorini. There are the adventure tours like jet skiing or scuba diving. Then we have the wine tastings, the food tours, the cooking classes. You can also visit archaeological sites and museums. You can book a professional photo shoot, and you can also just spend some quality time on the beach. And all of this is the reason why I say you need 5 days in Santorini. Okay, so at this point you might be feeling a little lost because I just mentioned all those different activities and you're not sure which ones to pick now. So I'll try to help you a little by telling you what I always advise my own friends when they come to the island. On top of the extended must-do package I mentioned previously, I add a kayak tour, a wine tasting at one of the wineries, the excavation site of Akrotiri, and 1 or 2 beaches. By the way, if you want to know everything about Santorini beaches, having a full guide of what we have here on the island, you can check out this video right here. And in order to do all the points I just mentioned, 5 days is just enough, which means that if you don't want your schedule to be too tight, 6 or 7 days would be the sweet spot. By the way, if you want to know what type of tours I run here on the island, you can check out my Instagram page. If you want to know more about Santorini, you can subscribe to this channel because this is what this channel is all about. And if you want to support this channel by making a one-time donation, you can follow the link in the description below. Now, there is one thing we haven't mentioned at all during this video, which is, do you need to rent a car or an ATV to do all the things we just talked about? Well, that's the topic of this video right here. That's it for today. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.